Turkeys originally got their name. They were brought into Europe by Turkish merchants. Here in the USA, we have about 250,000 turkeys raised every year. The hens take 14 weeks to maturity. When processed, they weigh about 15.5 pounds. The toms take 18 weeks, and they'll reach a market weight of approximately 38 pounds. Here in the United States, the average consumer consumes 6.2 pounds of turkey meat every year. Hi YouTube. Got something in the mail yesterday, and it's raining right now. I'm out in the cabin, so I want to open this up and check it out. This is from ANGLESIDE Farm, a really good YouTube channel. Well, let's see what I got. I'm pretty sure I know what's inside. Sorry, Steve, you don't get the chainsaw or the 12 gauge treatment to open this up. Since it's raining, I don't want to get either one of them wet. I'll use my knife. Oh, got a nice little card. Oh, it's a thank you card. Awesome. Ah. Oh, and very nice, Steve. I like that. There's the ANGLESIDE Farm decal that's going to take its place on the door of distinction. Sorry, Ross, had to steal that one from you. And I got a note with the card. Gary, I'd like to say thank you for your support of our channel, but also to say thank you for your service to this country. You're welcome, Steve. I enjoy watching your videos and am kind of partial to that beautiful old iron you have. I know what you mean. Take care. Steve, ANGLESIDE Farm. Steve, thank you so much. Thank you. That's really nice. That's going to look nice on my door. We had a 50 and a 30-20 John Deere, plus the nice little red shed in the background. So, without further ado or delay or whatever, let's get this thing put in its rightful place. Well, Steve, I would like to put you over by the 520. Doesn't fit right. We have a spot right in here where you'll fit nicely. So, you're going to go over by the Kubota. Pardon me while I turn my back to the camera here. Just shine you up a little bit there, Steve. Nice and square. Very nice. Thank you, Steve. All about tractors, you know, I'm all about that. This is one of the buildings that we service delivering feed to. This building is 660 feet long by 60 feet wide, and it will hold 50,000 chickens. Chickens are brought here immediately upon hatching, and they will stay here for approximately 42 days before they are shipped off for slaughter. And chickens are not adults when they are slaughtered. What I am doing here, I'm augering feed, which is a starter ration, into this little tub. This is it's carried by the skid loader and driven by a hydraulic motor that powers the auger on the bottom. And what is going to go on here is this producer is going to drive along and it dumps it out of the left side at the bottom onto paper that's placed on the floor. And when these chicks come in, they will learn to scratch for their feed and where the feeders are located. That's the purpose behind this. There are 3 rows of feeders and waterers that run the full length of this building in here. And this producer is going to drive down each row and sprinkle that feed on the paper so the chickens can start learning how to eat. Here in the United States, 60 billion chickens are raised for meat each year. Factory farm chickens will live an average of 42 days. In that 6 weeks, they will gain 50 grams of weight daily. Meat chickens are not adults when they are slaughtered. The average consumer in the United States will eat 28 pounds of chicken annually. In my line of work in the livestock feeding industry, there are 2 types of chickens. There are broilers, which are the meat chickens, and there are layers. I primarily deal with the broilers. I have nothing to do with the layers. The layers are the ones that lay the eggs. And here we have my brand new truck, a 2022 Western Star. This truck has an automatic transmission and XM radio and strobes on the front. This site has 2 of those big, humongous buildings, and each building has 2 30-ton feeders that supply the feed lines into the chickens. 2 30-ton bins each. U.S. dairy farms produce over 21 billion gallons of milk annually. The greatest amount of milk produced by one single cow in a year was 59,298 pounds by a single Holstein cow named Robtham Sioux Patty. What is milk? Milk is blood, sulfur, and water primarily, but there are over 250 chemical compounds in milk. There are presently 31,657 dairy farms in America. That is down from 111,800 in 1997. Dairy farms in the United States have declined by more than 55% since 2003. The largest dairy farm in the United States is Fair Oaks Farm, Illinois. It houses well over 30,000 cows and produces enough milk to serve the entire metropolitan area of Chicago, which is 75 miles north of it. Notice the route truck up here on our left that's picking up the milk. It picks up every day. Here I am unloading ground corn at the dairy. This will be mixed into a ration and fed to the cows. It's all done in what's called a TMR mixer and weighed out and dumped in front of the cows, and they eat it and produce milk. Hogs. The gestation period for hogs is 3 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days from the time they're bred till the time that they will produce baby pigs. 105 million pigs, or 97% of everything in the United States, is raised in confinement, and it takes from 4 to 5 months from birth to slaughter when the pigs will reach approximate weight of 285 pounds when they're shipped off to be processed and slaughtered. The average consumer in the U.S. will eat 59.1 pounds of pork each year. This farm is 224 acres. It's 110 acres of pasture, and we rent that out to 2 different beef producers that share the cost of the rent. They share labor and raise beef in the pasture. They bring the cows and the calves over in the spring, put them in the pasture, watch them all summer.